My brothers right here, right? I said, how is it that we are naturally stronger than the so-called white people, right? How is it that you got like 40 of us in a cotton field, but one person on a horse, one of them on a horse, and we all in subjection to that one person? How is it? Read that part again.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Because God sent them against us because before our disobedience.
Right.
We didn't want to serve God, so guess what God's made to do? I'll make you serve your enemies.
Right.
I'll make you serve another nation who's gonna rape your mothers, kill your fathers. Yeah, right. That's what he made, that's what happened. That's what he allowed happen to us. But watch this. We walk around saying well, we African American, we just black. But that was given unto us by the so-called white man, to be honest with you. Yeah. All right, watch this.
Romans chapter 8 and verse 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit.
So it says the Spirit itself. When it says the Spirit, it's talking about the words of God, all right? It says it beareth witness with our spirit. Watch this.
That we are the children of God.
It said that we, me and you, my brother, are the children of God. Now watch this. Let me get Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. I want you to think about it. I want you to have your mind, say, okay, who does, when I hear these scriptures, what nation of people does it remind me of, okay? Watch this.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner.
The what?
The ox knoweth his owner.
So the scripture is talking about a cow. He said a cow know who owns him. So like a cow know who his God is, right? When we think about what color is God?
We God, man.
Think about it. You said two things, right? You said God really don't have the color, right? And we are gods. He does have a color. Let me get that in Daniel. You know what I want? Daniel chapter 7 verse 9. And we're coming right back. Because, huh?
We God, like being in black.
Okay, all praise. But I'm going to show you in the Bible what the Bible says, okay? Watch this.
Daniel chapter 7 and verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
So this is our forefather Daniel. He said, look, I beheld till the thrones were cast down, talking about like the kingdoms. Like you got America, you got Rome, you got Spain, you got all the different places. He said, I beheld till they were cast down, right? And the Ancient of Days, who is older than time itself? That's God. That's God. Watch this.
Whose garment was
the Ancient of Days did sit.
And the Ancient of Days did sit.
Remember, we was taught that God doesn't have a color. But if for him to sit down, what he has? He had a body, right? He had a body. So we finna figure out what color was his body. Watch this.
Whose garment was white as snow.
And he had a decked out white garment on. Watch this.
And the hair.
And the what?
And the hair.
And the hair on his head. Watch this.
Of his head, like the pure wool.
Who on earth today got woolly hair? Right. Them so-called black people, right? So go back to Isaiah 1 and 3. It said the ox know who owns him, but when it comes to the so-called black people today, we don't know. Watch this.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
And it said the ass, the donkey, the jackass. He know his homeland. My brother, where do we originate from? Africa. What country in Africa? So you not know? All right, watch this. And at least you honest, right? Watch this.
Galatians chapter 4 and verse 26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free.
He said Jerusalem. Jerusalem is where? Exactly, in Israel. In Israel. Because you think about it, Israel was a people before it was a place. Right? So read that part again.
But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
So what's our motherland? Our homeland. What is it?
The homeland?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we're Africa.
On the top.
But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
That's our motherland. That's where we originate from. We originate from Israel. Now go back to Isaiah 1 and 3. Watch this.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel does not know.
Hey, my brother, I know you just walked up. What's your nationality?
You mean my religion?
Your race.
Black.
You black.
Yes.
You black. I want you to pay attention, my brother. The scripture we just read, right? It's a cow. He know who his God is, and a donkey. He know his homeland. But read that other part. It said, but who?
But Israel.
But who?
Israel does not know.
What other people on the earth today call themselves about what the white man called them in slavery?
You know?
What other nation know that? Because we the only one that say, look, hey, I'm black. We the only ones, right? We got labeled as black. We got labeled as African American. But what's our real name?
You know? What's our real name?
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
We don't know. Read it again from the top.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel.
But who?
Israel does not know. My people does not consider.
Hey, my brother, all we're doing is reading the Bible. Guess what? You said we don't know. You said it. The scripture said the same thing about the nation of Israel.
Right.
That's what it said about the nation of Israel. It said we don't know.
That's
You know why we don't know? Let me get Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. Because we have been destroyed as a people.
Right.
We walk around not knowing who our God is, not knowing where we actually come from as a people, and we look at each other with hatred. That's how we look at each other, right?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Hey, do y'all believe y'all have enemies?
Yeah.
Okay, what do your enemies look like?
White people.
You good. You good. What's up, man? What about you, bro?
Yeah.
Same thing, all praises, all praises. So look, it said enemies, right? Enemies. Read it again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
It said, which the Lord shall send against you. Now, my brothers, slavery happened to us, right?
That's right.
It did happen. Now, you see this brother right here?
Yeah.
That brother big, right?
Yeah.
He probably like 240, 260, and he's solid. Now, you got a bunch of brothers like this right here on the field working. On the field working, you got one white man on a horse. How can that one white man control all the
I
people?
said the same thing.
Like how?
Fear had to be in fear. I mean,
Had to be in fear, right? What about you? What you say?
Let's say you said what there's to be in fear about?
Yeah, so you gotta think about it. Like we are, us as a people, right? We naturally strong.
Yes, sir.
We naturally strong. So you got one white person on a horse as we out on the field working.
Yeah.
How can that one white person control all of us?
when they can just get together and just, you know what I'm saying?
You said how can that one white person control all of us?
Yeah.
That would be fear. I feel
Yeah, like
said about fear?
we in the fear rate. And they have more resources than us, so we have no choice but to rely on them.
Okay, read verse 47. I'm gonna give y'all an answer, right? Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and gladness of heart.
Now it said, for thou did not serve the Lord thy God with joyfulness and gladness of heart. Let me get 27 verse 1. We're coming right back. We gotta figure out who that thou is, right? So he said, for thou. He's talking to a people because you don't want to serve God with joyfulness and gladness of heart. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 27 and verse 1.
Come close to my brother. All we doing is identifying who we are today, according to the Bible. Read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 27 and verse 1. And Moses with the elders of Israel.
With who?
With the elders of Israel commanded the people.
So he said Moses with the elders of Israel. Go back to chapter 28, verse 48. So Moses with who right now? Moses is with who right now? Who is he speaking to right now? Israel.
Right.
So he's speaking to Israel, right? Now Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 47. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 47. Because thou servest.
I want you to take your time. He said, because thou, that's talking about Israel. Read it again.
Because thou
So because Israel what?
servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and gladness of heart.
Read.
For the abundance of all things
Come on.
therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So he said, because Israel, you didn't want to serve God with everything in your heart, the joyfulness, the gladness, for the abundance of all things, I'll make you serve your enemies. We already identified one, which is what? The so-called white man. That happened, right? Watch this.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Which who?
The Lord shall send against thee.
My brother, I asked both of my brothers right here, right? I said, how is it that we are naturally stronger than the so-called white people, right? How is it that you got like 40 of us in a cotton field, but one person on a horse, one of them on a horse, and we all in subjection to that one person? How is it? Read that part again.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Because God sent them against us because before our disobedience.
Right.
We didn't want to serve God, so guess what God's made to do? I'll make you serve your enemies.
Right.
I'll make you serve another nation who's gonna rape your mothers, kill your fathers.
Yeah, right.
That's what he made. That's what happened. That's what he allowed happen to us. But watch this.
And hunger.
And what?
Hunger.
And hunger. When we hungry, where we go to? Go to the grocery outlet. And who owns the grocery outlet?
White man. I worked there before.
What? Right. Who owns Walmart?
I worked there too. It was a black man, but now it's
No, white man owns like the name Walmart. Or white man owns it. He might got a black manager there.
yeah.
But he owns Walmart, right?
I used to work at Wendy's. A white man owns that too, right there beside the liquor store.
So you see it, right?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean, my brother? Watch this.
And in thirst.
And then thirst. If you don't pay your water bill, who come to cut it off?
The white man.
Right. Watch this.
And in nakedness.
The clothes on our backs. Where it says made at? It might say made in China.
Yeah.
It might say made in Thailand. Yeah. All these different places. Meaning what? We got enemies.
Right.
We got different nations that hate us.
Right.
The Chinese people, they hate you too.
That's right.
The Arabians, they hate you too.
That's right.
The Africans, they hate you too.
Right.
Watch this.
And in want of all things.
It said in one of all things. We got a driver's license today, right? We got education, religion.
Yeah.
And one of all things, we got to go to our enemy for it. Watch this.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Who else? Who else had the yokes of iron on their necks?
Nobody else.
Nobody else.
Was it certain niggas? Was it all niggas? Or was it certain niggas like in chains? I know every nigga was in chains, but was it they all had to wear that? Have the arm on?
They put it upon our forefather, yes.
So we walked in, like they kept us in line.
Yes, they had it locked up. They had it chained together. Matter of fact, where's another one? Hold on. You can see, there we go right here. That's a good one right here. You see that? They got us all bundled up together in chains.
Yeah.
That's what happened to us. Even on the slave ships, they had it tied together in chains. So what, we couldn't run. That happened to it, right?
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Mattathias. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today.
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word